dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News at 11.
Good evening, I'm Olivia Calfee. A blast of Arctic air is set to hit eastern Kentucky through the weekend and next week. A wind advisory continues through 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Our first alert weather day continues as meteorologist Cameron Aaron has been monitoring the situation. Cameron?
Olivia, we are tracking some more light to moderate showers as we close out your Friday upon first alert pinpoint Doppler, zooming into Harlan County, also into Leslie County, also into Bell County at this hour. Some light to moderate showers giving you that first alert in downtown Harlan. Some heavier showers not too far away and a heavier downpour not too far away from downtown Hazard, stretching into Floyd County, close to Prestonsburg, also into Martin County, and some more light showers close to I-64 in Rowan County, into Elliott, also Morgan County at this hour as well. So we are tracking some more spotty rain showers, but as that cooler air settles into the region by tonight, possibly a few snow flurries overnight. Another big story on this Friday night, some more gusty winds gusting to 32 in Somerset, up to 26 in Harlan, 25 over in London. So like Olivia mentioned, we have a wind advisory in place through 7 a.m. tomorrow morning for winds possibly up to 30, 40 or 50 miles per hour. And again, that could be strong enough for some power outages as we go into late tonight, also early on your Saturday. Those temperatures in the middle to upper 40s in some areas, up to 48 in Pikeville, 46 in Jackson, and 47 over in London. But notice as we zoom out, we are tracking a blast of Arctic air down to 19 degrees in St. Louis, 17 over in Springfield, and that frigid weather is pushing into our direction as we go into this weekend. Once you factor in that gusty wind with that cooler air, we could see wind chills in the single digits as you wake up tomorrow morning. And again, tracking possibly a few light snow showers or snow flurries. But the bigger story, we are cold as you wake up tomorrow morning. Those temperatures in the middle to upper 20s, but those feels like temperatures in the teens and single digits in some areas. So be sure to bundle up as you wake up and walk out the door tomorrow morning. And most of us are dry to start the weekend. Also cold, high temperatures back in the middle to upper 30s. And we stay below freezing for several days in a row starting Sunday. And that will last through much of next week. As you can see, we should be in the middle 40s. We top out in the 20s on Sunday, Monday, and those lows back in the teens, possibly some single digit low temperatures by Monday night, also into your Tuesday night. So be sure to prepare for that right now and go ahead and prepare for those pipes and also your pets as well. And check on your neighbors as we see some extremely cold weather into early next week. Also tracking this, another weather system is on the way by Monday, Tuesday. Still too far away for those fine-tuned details, but I do want to give you the first alert to pay attention on Monday as we could see some accumulating snowfall as models are starting to come into better agreement with that. So again, be sure to stay weather aware on Monday, also on Tuesday, as we could see some more snow showers by Tuesday as well. And once we get through this system, we are tracking some more cold weather for much of next week. And again, some more busy weather on tap by Thursday and Friday as we are tracking the potential for another weather system by this time next week. Here is a look at your Community Trust Bank 7-day forecast, where the weekend is always in view. Most of us are dry this weekend. A small chance of a few passing snow flurries. Middle 30s tomorrow, back in the 20s for highs by Sunday, and more 20s on the way by Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So we are tracking below freezing weather for several days in a row, and possibly some accumulating snowfall by Monday, Tuesday. Lows in the single digits or in teens in some areas, back in the middle 30s by Thursday. Possibly a few more snow showers by this time next week. Olivia?
All right, thank you, Cameron. We are learning of a car crash involving Representative Hal Rogers. The crash happened Wednesday evening in the Washington, D.C. area. Officials say Rogers is in good condition. Dr. Brian Monahan, the attending physician of the United States Congress, is closely monitoring Rogers' health. Rogers says he is thankful for the first responders and the medical team. Officials with Kentucky State Police responded to a crash involving a school bus and a coal truck earlier this afternoon. It happened on Kentucky 932 near US 119. The students were from Arley Boggs Elementary School. Officials told WYMT 20 students and a driver on the bus were taken to the hospital. Drivers have been encouraged to stay away from the area. We will update you as we receive more information. Officials at the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet say it is prepared for possible challenges on the road due to developing weather conditions. Joey Napier is a highway technician supervisor for KYTC and warns folks to stay off the roads because they will be dangerous. Napier adds they will be both pre-treating the roads and clearing them after any precipitation or downed trees.
They're giving a lot of high winds. I mean, excessive winds of 30 mile an hour to 60 mile an hour. So, you know, they're going to be trees on the road. There'll be trees down, and there'll be power outages.
KYTC recommends that if you come across a downed tree to call 911 and they will alert KYTC to begin cleanup. The Perry County Ambulance Authority is continuing to help those in a mental health crisis. Governor Andy Beshear announced the awards in his Team Kentucky update. The pilot program will help better mobile crisis response in 7 municipalities throughout the state. January is Firefighter Cancer Awareness Month, and the CDC says cancer is a leading cause of death among firefighters. Now, one Central Kentucky Fire Department is hoping to make a difference. Julia Sandor caught up with the Georgetown Fire Department chief to talk about the strides they're making.
Being a firefighter means being a family.
We just want to make sure that we're taking care of those that built this department, because we're just building off of what they've created.
But being a firefighter means putting your life on the line and putting yourself at risk for anything, like cancer.
There's a tremendously increased risk when it comes to firefighters to the normal population.
It's something that's affected their team personally.
Yeah, so Norman Lytle was a firefighter that when I started, he was a mentor to me. He really helped me out a lot. He was just a great individual, and he retired in 2019, and within 3 years he was diagnosed with cancer. Passed away at age of 51.
It's one of the reasons why the leaders of the fire department started their nonprofit, which would help fund cancer screenings for their retired firefighters. At a discounted price, their screenings cost around $650, which they recognize isn't a low cost for many people.
Not only are we hoping that we can take care of our current firefighters through testing, our retired firefighters through testing, that other departments see this, and it not only helps our men and women, but it helps men and women throughout the state and potentially the country.
In Georgetown, Julia Sandor, WKYT.
As a nonprofit, they're hoping to get help through donations. You can find out how to donate by going to this story on the WYMT News app. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. Nate Johnson and Armando Berry have highlights from across the region coming up on ARH Sports Overtime. Have a great weekend.